Hey guys, welcome to my channel EmpathOasis. I hope you all are doing well. For today's reading, we're going to be doing it on the topic of how are they feeling after your last conversation. I am going to have two options. You can pick either the blue bottle for group 1 or the green bottle for group 2. If you need more time, you can always pause the video. Timestamps will be available in the caption. Hey group 1, welcome to your reading for how are they feeling after your last conversation, and I'm also going to add your last interaction. So first, I want to take a look at the overall energy in this connection to help you guys identify that you picked an accurate pile. This can also include what your last conversation was about, or this could be the energy in regards to your last interaction with this person. So let's take a look at that first, just to make sure you picked an accurate pile. If this doesn't resonate, you can try the other option. Okay. So we have, sorry, I moved it up and I forgot there's that glare. We have 8 of Swords, the Prince of Swords reversed, 3 of Pentacles reversed, King of Pentacles, Princess of Swords, and 2 of Pentacles. This connection, it looks like for a lot of you, you're not in communication with this person currently. Or someone could feel like they're powerless or restricted or not knowing what to do. The last conversation you had with this person, there were definitely harsh words exchanged, or this person may have gotten really out of line with you, or this person could have not been honest with you about something. And there could have been a lack of wanting to be cooperative in this situation, because in order for them to be cooperative, they'd have to take accountability for some behaviors that they weren't trying to look at that moment. They weren't trying to address. I do feel like some of you may have been the ones who are in this 8 of Swords energy of feeling like if this person wasn't going to be honest with you, if they were going to be verbally abusive towards you, they've put you in this position to where, you know, you really don't have any other choice than to no longer invest in this connection. I do feel like for a lot of you in this time of separation, in this time of no communication or very little communication, this has put this person in a space of really reflecting over what was said between the two of you or what they said to you. There is this energy here of, in this disconnect, this person becoming more aware of things they need to be taking accountability for. I feel like a lot of this is connected to the fact that this person does not want to, lose this relationship that they have with you. Even if you guys have not spoken to this person in a really long time, I feel like this person has been spending some time contemplating, reaching out to you, trying to figure out what they can say to you, because I do feel like the way things were left off, or the way things were left between the two of you, like I said, there was really harsh words exchanged. There could have been some deception. This person could have been in this energy of wanting to win an argument at all costs, and they ended up crossing some serious boundaries with you. So there could be this lack of trust. This person put you in a position to where you felt like, you really didn't, you don't know what else you can do at this point. There's just too many, I'm hearing red flags with their behavior, letting you know that this person is not safe or someone that you should be having, close to you or in your inner circle. I do feel like this person had issues around being honest with not only you, but with themselves. And I do feel like in this time of reflection and separation, they've been forced to be more honest with themselves about their behavior, about how they were manipulative, or how they maybe even withheld certain information from you that you should have had in order to help you make an informed decision when it comes to what you're choosing to get yourself involved in. Let me see what else is coming through though. Okay, what else? some possible details from your last conversation or interaction, or just overall energy in this connection. So 10 of Torches reversed, the High Priestess reversed. Okay, 8 of Pentacles reversed and the Star reversed. So some of you may have, in your last conversation with this person, you may have expressed to them the impact that this connection to them is having on your mental health. For some of you, the negative impact it's having on your healing, or maybe even you going after certain goals or aspirations. I feel like you guys essentially, a lot of you may have been, expressing to this person, you need to put this burden down, the burden of this relationship down. Or this conversation was about you guys needing space or needing a break or needing to end this connection because it's making you so unstable interacting with them. And if that wasn't the conversation, these cards could represent, an energy of things getting pretty volatile towards the end of this connection or during the last interaction. It may have left, one or both of you in this space of feeling very hopeless or depleted or drained. One or both of you could be fixating a lot on each other at this time because there is a lot of uncertainty. And because of the uncertainty, there's a lot of burdens on one or both of you. You guys could be mirroring each other on some level. I'm going to pull a couple of clarifiers. Just a couple. I think we got the main story here, but I just want to see if I missed anything else. Please clarify this energy for me. I'm looking at these cards and I just heard this person may have not been honest with you. You may have gotten evidence or had evidence of it, and this person may have acted like they didn't know what you were talking about, or they try to play dumb is what I'm hearing. What was the last conversation? So some of you, your last conversation could have been you confronting them about some type of deception, or the current energy in this relationship is reflective of this last interaction. Even if that wasn't your last conversation, there's still some healing that needs to happen. I don't know why anything's popping out. Okay, let's see. It does feel like, possibly the last conversation you have with this person, or this energy that's coming through around this connection overall. It feels like there was a choice that, needed to be made because this relationship was either, one-sided, or you guys could have been dealing with someone who had very narcissistic tendencies. I don't feel like all these people were full-blown narcissists. They just could have been on the spectrum, but it definitely was having a negative impact on this connection, especially when it comes to them operating from a space of pride or ego. I feel like a lot of you were trying to debate whether or not you should continue trying to create more stability or security in this connection, because for a lot of you, there is some kind of permanence here. There was a significant amount of history here. You guys have been through a lot with this person already, but I feel like this person kind of has really put you through it, or they really did put you through it, and you're really trying to figure out if it's better for you to move on. We do have move on coming through twice in these cards. So I feel like a lot of you, that's what this conversation was about. Or this is what ended up happening. You just got to this space of feeling like you just need to move on from this relationship. I'm hearing some of you may not have actually vocalized this to this person. It was just the last conversation you had with them. That was enough information you needed when it came to whether or not you're going to continue to build in this connection or walk away. And some of you decided to walk away. Either some of you chose to walk away. This could have been a mutual agreement to separate, or to just create temporary distance or space, or this person may have actually walked away. Now, like I said, in this energy of you guys having space, time, and distance from this person, it looks like a lot of growth has happened. It looks like a lot of transformation has taken place. Someone in this connection, I also feel like they may have changed their mind, or they are feeling like they want to change your mind if you were the one to walk away, because there is also this energy here of rekindling or renewal. Now, if you guys did have a conversation with this person, it feels like this could have been what the conversation was about. How can you transform this situation? How can you heal this situation? How can you rekindle the passion in this connection? How can you guys change the dynamic from, being in a space where you both feel powerless to feeling more empowered in this situation? Regardless of whichever scenario, though, that you relate to, it kind of feels like the overall energy of this relationship is, you've moved past that kind of stage of the initial blow or the initial transgression or challenge. And now it feels like the energy of this connection, or at least one of you is in this energy of wanting to move past this, wanting to move towards healing, wanting to move towards creating more stability, either within this connection or individually. So if none of these scenarios resonate with you in your situation, you most likely did not pick an accurate reading. This is all I'm seeing with this group so far. If this does resonate, I want to now continue and get more confirmations for you guys. I want to take a look now at the signs coming through for you or this person, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mars. So I have Aquarius. Then we'll take a look at how they're feeling after your last conversation or interactions. Too many, so take these back. It's like that other deck, nothing wanted to pop out. I mean, everything wants to pop out here. I'm gonna take this, Virgo. Virgo again. Scorpio. If your scenario involved a third party, whether it be platonic or romantic, one of these signs could be like the other third party as well. Taurus, Aries, one more. Pisces. Real quick though, if this video is resonating with you so far, please give it a thumbs up. Also, another way that you can help support this channel is after this reading, you can check out my shop. I recently dropped some more products. Any support is appreciated. Okay, so how are they feeling after your last conversation or interaction? Five of Cups. So there's definitely some regret, remorse, loss. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Cups. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Princess of Torches. I feel like this person is feeling very neglected right now, or they did feel very neglected after your last conversation or interaction, or they could have felt really upset. It almost feels like they're angry that they manifested this situation or this breakdown in this connection by their, irresponsible or impulsive behaviors, or their lack of effort or work or investment in this connection the way they should have been investing. This can also be regret and remorse around them being immature or very reactive with you. And I feel like this person feels like they essentially, dropped the ball here. Yeah, a lot of these people are thinking about how much they love you. I feel like some of these people, it took them filling this space to understand the depth of their love for you and the depth of the love that you two shared. And I feel like it really made them see, in a new perspective, in a new light, how their behaviors, that were negatively impacting you, the harm that they caused you, the hurt that they caused you, was really them hurting themselves. This person may have been very self-focused, and they weren't really being considerate, is what I'm hearing. Now, if you are relating to this scenario, like in a reverse of this, if you know that this person is very upset with you, what I'm seeing right now is this person is still kind of focusing on the negative of this situation or the negatives of the last conversation you had. They're feeling very conflicted because, you know, they do feel a lot of heaviness around your situation, but they also feel a lot of love as well. But I do feel like these people, you know, after your last interaction, after your last conversation, their energy feels like they need to be more self-focused. They need to stop investing in this right now. Now, I'm not saying that this is a permanent feeling of theirs. It just feels like something that's in the moment, especially with this Princess of Torches. Princess of Torches does not describe emotions that have a lasting that have permanence. So I do feel like right now in this moment, their focus is to not invest in this at this moment, is to create more stability in their life, to create more fulfillment for themselves. There's a desire to kind of explore life or to explore themselves on their own right now. I just heard this situation can be a mirroring experience as well. You both can be in this energy. Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's this energy here of this person reflecting on the communication that happened between the two of you, or being honest around their integrity in this situation. And also being honest with the pain that they caused. Because we look at this picture here, you know, the other decks, they don't have this imagery, but she's covered in blood. Her sword, her words, it's like this person's words, their behaviors, they really cut deep. Or there's like this acknowledgement I'm hearing of the mess they made, or they could be looking at you guys now as being in this Queen of Swords energy, being someone who has went to battle with them, that has these battle wounds, battle scars. Some of you, I'm hearing that they felt like your words cut them deep. They're feeling like your logic, your reasoning, it was really tough for their ego to deal with that truth. And now they look at you as someone who's almost detached from them, who is not operating from a space of emotions with them. You're not dealing with them from a space of emotions anymore. You're dealing with them from a space of logic because of the pain that they caused you, because of the challenges you guys are facing in this connection. Oops. Seven of Torches. So I do feel like initially for a lot of you, after your conversation or after your interaction with them, you know, they were feeling very defensive. I feel like they were just feeling overwhelmed emotionally or spiritually by the information coming their way, or with whatever, you know, you guys talked about. With the Seven of Swords coming out, you know, right after this Queen of Swords, this is confirming that these people, you know, after your conversation or your last interaction, they may view you now as your boundaries being up. And if you were in a narcissistic or one-sided dynamic, this is really disrupting this person's equilibrium right now. This is really making it hard for them to renew and ground their own energy, because I feel like you were an energy source for them. It's almost as if they're not able to really sustain themselves or regenerate themselves now that you have put your boundaries up. And I feel like for some of you, if you were in this situation, this type of dynamic, this is what is causing this person to enter into this state of reflection when it comes to the actions they took in this connection, when it came to their immaturity, their selfishness, their impulsiveness. Yeah, these people, I definitely, look, death and the Four of Torches reverse. So the Four of Torches reverse is Four of Wands reverse. After your last conversation or interaction with them, they walked away from it feeling like they really wanted to bring an end to the conflict, the drama that's going on between the two of you. Or they felt like this last interaction or this last conversation forever changed your relationship. They may feel like you guys had gone from that Two of Cups energy to now being in this Five of Swords energy, which is like being enemies. Or they may now look at you like you are someone that they feel threatened by. You know, the Death card can be like an awakening as well to them being in this Five of Swords energy, being in this very self-sabotaging energy by operating from a space of either scarcity, ego, or pride. Oh, yeah, Ten of Swords. Whether this person is currently angry at you or currently disappointed with themselves when it comes to their actions, there's a lot of turmoil that they're in. Some of these people are even hitting rock bottom after your last conversation or after your last interaction, especially if it brought this connection to a painful ending. There's just a lot of grief that is coming through in these cards that this person is currently feeling or they did feel after your last conversation or your last interaction. So that is all I am seeing for you guys in group 1. Hopefully this resonated with you and it was helpful. If it was, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm now going to move on to group 2. Bye. Hey group 2, welcome to your reading. So first, I do want to check in with the overall energy in this relationship. I want to see what's going on between you and this person currently, or what you guys last talked about before we take a look at how they're feeling after your last conversation, or this can be after your last interaction as well. But let's take a look at this first so we can just clarify that you guys picked an accurate pile. If these initial messages do not resonate with you, you can try another option or the first option. Nine of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this group, you know, you or this person may have been losing sleep over something that took place between the two of you. And I do feel like there was an initiation of communication around what was bothering you or was bothering this person in order to create more stability. You know, there was a desire to ground this connection, ground the energy here, make someone in this relationship feel more secure about something. Let's see what else is going on. Okay. Five of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Hermit reversed. So there may have been another energy involved in this relationship, and it doesn't have to necessarily be another person. Some of you, it could be another person because we do have 3 people here. And it feels like whether this is a person or not, someone's actions in this connection may have not been fair to everyone that, you know, these actions impacted. The type of issues or challenges or like problems in a connection when it's being described by the Five of Swords, this card often represents issues that were getting created because either one or both of you could be in your ego, or someone could be being inconsiderate of another person, or there could be issues around greed or selfishness or being competitive. The Five of Swords can also represent hostility, aggression, intimidation, and violence in some situations. It is some form of conflict. I am also hearing a specific like storyline. This might not apply to everybody, but some of you, I feel like you were losing sleep over confronting this person about something. You know, you had the desire to create more stability in the situation or the connection between the two of you. But I feel like a lot of you were really stressed out about doing this because this person had a tendency to be very hostile or aggressive, or you were intimidated by them. But I do feel like, some of you did work up the nerve to try and express what was going on with you, what was in your heart. And I feel like this person may have ended up reacting this way, may have reacting very hostile towards you. And even though you had the intentions of bringing you guys closer together, it actually ended up pushing the two of you apart. Now, there could be something that happened prior to this between the two of you that has already put you guys at odds with each other. That's why, this is coming out. Only take what resonates to your situation, though. There may have even been a possible misinterpretation of actions, and someone needing clarity around that. That's what the communication could have been around. Let's see what else is coming through. That's what I'm saying so far. Describing the sentence. Okay. 6 of Cups. 3 of Cups. 8 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. Look, we keep 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. This card has 3 people in it. I do feel like this might have involved another person. There could have been a third party scenario, and it doesn't have to be romantic third party. It does feel like you guys have a lot of positive, memories together, or you could have a history together, or you could even be family, you could be related. But I do feel like, there's definitely a contrast in how you were with this person in the past versus now. The 3 of Pentacles appearing here in reverse is showing us a lack of cooperation, conflict again. I do feel like with the 8 of Cups, this is letting us know that whoever walked away from this connection, it was with the intentions of escaping conflict. There may actually be someone in this relationship that may be an escapist. 3 of Cups and 8 of Cups can represent that type of energy. And if the 8 of Cups is right next to the 3 of Cups, this person could be the type who parties a lot. Maybe that's how they're an escapist. Maybe this is what is causing the conflict in this relationship because of their lifestyle. It may not be necessarily a third person, like I had said earlier. Nine of Pentacles. So I just heard direction. So I feel like there was a talk around what direction you guys, were headed. Some of you, this could be a newer relationship. And there could have been some kind of talk around intentions, what they want out of this. Are they looking for something where you guys are committed, or do you or they want to kind of still operate from this energy of not being exclusive, possibly for some of you? Or if you want to continue to work on this relationship, invest it. Whatever this conversation was about, I honestly do feel like the intentions here were to resolve things, or you were coming out of resolving something. I'm also hearing with this Ace of Swords, it was about bringing clarity to something. Or some of you, this could actually be a proposition of some sort. It could be a partnership, whether that be platonic or romantic. With the 2 of Pentacles, I do feel like a lot of you, this could be work related or project related. I'm going to pull some more clarifiers though. So the current energy in this relationship, Spirit. So we are getting some confirming, a lot of confirmation here. I'm already seeing. I do feel like there's this energy here of a lot of you either coming out of this challenging time, or you were talking about a challenge that you're going through. For some of you, it can be how maybe one-sided things are in this connection. Or some of you may have been discussing with this person how they may have really hurt you and broke your heart, because it could have been a snake, done something very selfish. We saw that with the Five of Swords right here. This is the same type of energy. We also have another nod to the other woman, another third party scenario. It doesn't have to be a woman, but just third party general energy overall. So I do feel like there was some kind of discussion around either another third party, or if you guys are being exclusive, if you're dating other people. I do feel like there was communication or talk. I pulled girl talk, and also the Phoenix. So there was, I feel like, communication here around whether to move on and stay single, or if this relationship has the potential to go to the next level. Some of you, this person is trying to rekindle things, renew this. Some of them are trying to change your mind about something. Maybe you ended things with this person. Now, this new phase can also be talking about a platonic situation. I feel like this is related to a business proposition or a partnership, or asking you to join a project, or maybe you ask someone to join a project. But it does feel like this connection has a lot of potential to bring a lot of abundance into both of your lives. There's some energy here where you guys, this relationship does not have a lot of history. You're still in this like talking phase. Some of you don't know this person very well, but so far you guys like each other a lot. You know, the energy is very compatible thus far. So not all of these scenarios here are heavy. I do feel like why all these are showing up though together is I do feel like the majority of these people here do want to keep this connection in their life. There's conversations around, for some of you, what you want. Conversations around planning a date for some of you. You guys talked about that. I feel like this person's really excited about that. So yeah, there are some positive, energies coming through. With palm tree, we're getting confirmation here that the conversation between you and this person could have been around stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, or flexibility. With the boat, we're getting confirmation that this conversation could have been about bringing closure to something. It could have been about how you guys could have progressed in this connection, figuring out what your needs are, or trying to figure out if you should just move on. So we got nods to that. Some of you, I'm hearing, you actually have not interacted with this person for a very long time. You haven't seen one another. So their actual interaction with you was with photographs of you, or with looking at your pictures, or last time you guys interacted, maybe you two could have briefly spoken about past memories. You guys may have even looked at certain pictures that you took together, is what I'm hearing. The person may have even expressed to some of you that they missed you. They may have expressed to you that they want to make new memories with you. Okay, so if none of that resonates with you so far, this is probably not your reading. I'm going to take a look now at the signs coming through for you or this person: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mars. Group 2, Leo. Gemini, Saturn, Capricorn, or Aquarius. I also pulled Cancer, Leo again, and Pisces. Okay. Real quick though, if this video is resonating with you so far, please give it a thumbs up. Also, another way that you can help support this channel is after this reading, you can check out my shop. I recently dropped some more products. Any support is appreciated. Okay, so let's see how they were feeling after your last interaction or last conversation. So some of these people are feeling like, for the most part, they have been content with being single, But I feel like meeting you, they're feeling like you're meeting a very important person to them, to their lives. If this is a newer relationship, or if this is a relationship where you guys have been dating, I feel like this person is recognizing how divine this connection is, how spiritual their connection is to you. And they are starting to realize after their last conversation with you that their single life, this cycle or phase of their life, may be coming to a close soon. There is a nod here to setting goals in this connection, making sure you guys are on the same page. And if not, at least figuring that out. I am also hearing too from your last interaction or last conversation, there may have been something you said that this person may have picked up on, where they may have felt like you could be spying on them, or you have a secret account. You may have said something that caught their attention. Or during your last conversation, this person may actually be like reflecting on if they possibly gave themselves away for having a secret account and, keeping tabs on you or spying on you. I'm also seeing with these cards that after their last conversation with you or their last interaction with you, they started thinking about wanting children with you. If this is a romantic connection. Now, there is something about your last interaction or last conversation that really had this person come to some form of realization about your true colors, or they are feeling like you may have come to this realization around their true colors, for better or for worse. Some of these people I'm hearing after their last interaction or conversation with you, something about that conversation made them realize the depth of their love that they have for you, for those connections that do have history, or you guys have been dating for a significant amount of time now and you are talking about taking things to the next level. I think this is triggering some realizations around how much they care about you, or the fact that they are realizing that they do love you. Some of these people, I feel like the way that they were talking to you may have been somewhat manipulative. I think they're walking away from that conversation or interaction, recognizing how them sweet talking you might have exposed their true colors. Or there may be a fear around this coming off inauthentic and this being like a red flag to you. Now, if you relate to scenarios that are heavier, you guys are in conflict with this person, I'm hearing after your last interaction, after your last conversation, it actually led to this person to go out drinking because they were having a hard time coping with what went down between the two of you, or it made them go online and start stalking you from a secret account. I'm also hearing that some of these people could be fearful that their last interaction with you exposed their true colors or made you think that their lifestyle was toxic, that they drink too much or they party too much. Some of these people are thinking you could have a secret account and may have seen them doing something. And that's the reason for you guys bumping heads right now. I do feel like this person, some of you after your last interaction or conversation, some of these people may be feeling like they want to express to you how much you mean to them. Some of these people, it's for reasons because you're already in this positive energy, and I feel like they're in this kind of, I just heard like drunk on love, Other scenarios here where you guys are not on the best terms and they are contemplating sending you a loving message to try and help heal this situation. Yeah, whatever this person did in this situation, I feel like they are receiving some form of karma. They are realizing, there was a lack of integrity. I pulled thug in their behavior. Some of you, their last interaction with you is them spying on you. You might not even realize that. I'm also hearing that some of these people, if this was like a business partnership or a proposition situation, like we covered earlier, this person, after their last conversation or interaction with you, they're just very, very happy. But there are some scenarios, if you did go out with this person and you had a drink with them, There is some fear around their behavior being somewhat reckless and you not looking at them in the best light anymore. Or after their last conversation or last interaction, this person is feeling like they were very reckless with your love or very reckless sexually. And some of these people I'm hearing, they want to do something reckless with you. I feel like they're in that energy of being so intoxicated on this connection. I'm hearing throw caution to the wind. Then we pulled romance. And it's funny, the picture on this card, you know, she's on his handles, which is kind of reckless. So I do feel like that energy is definitely coming through here. That is all I am seeing for you guys today. If you did, though, relate more to that heavier scenario, the heavier energies, I am hearing that pile 1 will have more messages for you if you do want to check that out. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope that this resonated with you and it was helpful. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. It helps my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.